for June 16th, direct from E3 in LA. Today's story is brought to you by Tron Evolution, the revival, one of the most classic pieces of geek chic cinema. Today we'll see what the guys from Disney have in store for Tron fans and everyday gamers alike. Swagger over to check out a new Pirates of the Caribbean RPG and get our paint on with Epic Mickey. We also swing by Techno Koei for the latest of the new IP Quantum Theory. Another money episode from LA coming your way. One of the most well-known sci-fi movies of the early 80s, Tron, is getting a sequel later this year. And to go with it, there's an ace new game as well, Tron Evolution. Set in between the two movies, it will be available on next-gen consoles, Wii and the handhelds, with each version telling a different part of the story. Here's what Chris Whiteside from Propaganda Games had to say about working on making a game out of this iconic brand.
We needed to make sure that we made a great game and that it just wouldn't sell because of the license, and that was kind of first and foremost. Secondarily, we didn't want to make a movie game. We wanted to kind of blow out the canon. So we worked very closely with Joe Kaczynski, Sean Bailey, the whole production team, and we basically made a prequel. We built the combat out to be very strategic. The reason being is that we're online, and we want the online game to continue on and kind of be like a full-blown cyber sport. So it's coming out on PS3, Xbox, and PC. That will be the main prequel story. It's also coming out on Wii, which is on the floor, and that's going to be more about the game grids, and it's aimed towards a slightly younger audience. And then the DS and the PSP games also tell a subset of our storyline.
If you ever fancy yourself as a bit of a swashbuckler, Disney's new Pirates of the Caribbean action RPG, Armada of the Damned, might have what it takes to float your boat. We checked out the demo screening earlier today and caught up with developer Devon Blanchett to see if it's a pirate's life for us.
You have a series of stats. We don't get too complicated because we're not a hardcore RPG, but then you do get ability points, and you can upgrade and change not only your land abilities and attacks, but also your sea. So you can fully upgrade your ship, get new crew, improve the cannons, the sails, all that kind of stuff.
Pimping my armada.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, along the same lines of choice, I hear there's a legendary and a dreaded pirate. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so basically, through the beginning of the game, you'll be really confronted with a big choice, and that is whether or not you're going to be legendary or dreaded. Think of legendary as more of celebrity. In combat, his moves are more agile, and in and about town, he's got a bigger reputation. He's known, and that's kind of what you progress.
Does he have a swagger?
He has a swagger, and it's pretty big. And then as far as dreaded, think of dreaded as more of an outcast.
As you know, we love a bit of nostalgia here at PiMP, and there aren't too many characters we remember more fondly than good old MIC, KEY, MOUSE. Eric Andresen is part of a team working with Disney to bring Epic Mickey to the Wii, and we started off by asking whether this version was the same Mickey Mouse we all grew up with.
Well, it's still Mickey Mouse, of course, but it is our Mickey Mouse. It is a Mickey Mouse designed and put in just for Disney Epic Mickey. Disney Epic Mickey is a game that takes place in a world called Wasteland. Wasteland is a world inhabited by characters time is forgotten, alternate versions of familiar faces that maybe never got put forward into actual production, as well as vintage rides that were maybe concepted and sketched out but never actually put into play in any of the parks. Well, this is a Wii exclusive, you're correct. I mean, the Wii Remote motion just lends itself perfectly with the whole brush aspect. As you know, Mickey Mouse now has a magic brush that lets him wield the power of paint and thinner. Now, you can imagine in a cartoon world, that's a pretty potent weapon.
Quantum Theory is a new third-person shooter from Tecmo Koei, the team behind Dynasty Warriors and Ninja Gaiden. According to Peter Garza from TC, they're well aware of the challenges of creating a new IP in a new genre, but you can expect the same high production values and balls-to-the-wall action. Seeing the demo live, it's shaping up well, with cover playing a big role, as well as some cool new co-op features, including the ability to throw your teammate into position. Watch out for Quantum Theory in the coming months. And that's your PiMP Daily Dose for June 16th. We'll catch you again tomorrow from LA for more E3 goodness. See you then.